Facing elimination will bring out the best in any team. The great teams win elimination games. 2015, the Royals eliminated everyone from the playoffs, ultimately winning the World Series. In the ALDS, the Royals and Houston have both won 2 games, and the next person to win goes on to the ALCS. Ultimately, you want to stay out of elimination games, but if you're ever in an elimination game, you need to make sure you win. So to do that, you put your best person on the mound and you bring your best lineup to bat. Can the Royals pull it off? So the series is tied 2-2, the Royals and Houston. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch up the pitching. Homer Bailey is supposed to pitch, but since it would be a simulated game, I don't want to do that. So instead, we're going to put in Jose Quintana.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next.
So Jose Quintana starting the game off, giving up a solo home run to Bregman, and then another solo to Reddick. So 2 batters in, 2 home runs. Maybe it was not a good idea to have Jose Quintana pitch another game. This would be his 3rd against Houston in the series, and not the way we wanted to start the game. 3 pitches in, 2 home runs, and not off to a good start. Get the strikeout of Altuve, double by Correa, and then a 2-run bomb by White. So that's enough. We're bringing in Homer Bailey, who was supposed to pitch to begin with. He gets a strikeout. Going to the 2nd, looks like Bailey gives up a run there, so Houston has a 5-0 lead. Top of the 4th, Nick Gordon trying to make something happen. Can he go deep? Yes, he can. Gordon with the home run, hit 24 in the middle of the year. So Gordon hitting a home run here, trying to help the Royals stay in the game. 1-5 is score. Will Harris in to finish off the game for Houston. Both sides, again, pitching decent. The Royals giving up those 4 runs in the first inning and only giving up 1 since then. Mitch Garver's in, and he's not hitting great. We're going to go and put Brett Phillips in. He's been hitting very, very great in the playoffs. He's hitting 500 in the playoffs, so in to try to get on base, try to get a run, run started here. 2-2 count, a strikeout by Phillips. Will Harris blows it right by him at 94. Whit Merrifield up. Top of the 9th, 1 out, 1-1 count. Pitch in. Whit's going to hit that well, but right to Reddick. So 2 outs in the top of the 9th. The Royals are down to 1 last out. Nick Gordon, who has the only run in the game, only RBI, up to bat. Can he go for another one? He's going to ground it up the middle, and it's going to be cut off by Correa and thrown out. And that's going to be it. The Royals have been eliminated from the playoffs after making it in. Houston comes up with the victory in the elimination game. The Royals fall short. So the Royals have been eliminated from the playoffs by the Astros. So the rest of this episode is going to be us going over all of the games in the playoffs and see who gets to the World Series. So the Yankees beat the Red Sox The Nationals beat the Brewers, sending another game. It looks like the Brewers beat the Nationals 2-1, so they're 1-0. Looks like Houston and the Yankees, because the Yankees pulled back the upset against Boston. The Yankees win that one 2-0. The Nationals win 3-2. So the Houston Astros and the Yankees win again, going up 2-0 on the Astros. 1-1 for the Brewers and Nationals. The Brewers winning that game 8-7, so they go up 2-1. Astros finally pulling off a win against the Yankees. Again, this is best out of 5. So the first person to win 3 games is going to get it. The Nationals win that one, tying it 2-2. We go to next day. The Yankees win, so they are going on to the World Series. They win 3-1. The Brewers win, so it's 3-2. Sorry, you have to win 4. Sorry, it's best of 7. You have to win 4. So the Yankees win their 4th game there, 4-1. So the Houston Astros are eliminated by the Yankees. Going to the other side, National League. The Nationals take a lead there, 3-3, and then they win 4-2, giving them the 4th victory. So they are on to the World Series as well. The Yankees and the Washington Nationals will play in the World Series. So let's get the World Series started and see who wins. Boston lost to the Yankees in the ALDS, and the Boston had 2-0 game lead. Houston beating us 3-2. Houston then losing to the Yankees 4-1. The other side, Chicago Cubs lost to the Washington Nationals, and the Washington Nationals beat Milwaukee. Milwaukee beat the Dodgers earlier in the season in the NLDS. So that is how the playoff bracket looks. I honestly can't believe the Washington Nationals made it to the World Series. I figured it'd be the Dodgers or Milwaukee, but Washington is there. They deserve to be there. They won the games they needed to, and let's get the World Series underway. The first game we're going to go ahead and sim here, and it's going to be won by the Nationals 7-6. So a crazy game. 7-6 is the first game. The Nationals take a 1-0 lead over the Yankees in the series. Second game, we go ahead and sim that as well, and the Yankees get that one 5-2. Looks like it was a late inning game as Zach Britton got the win. In the 8th inning, they scored 3 runs, taking the lead against the Nationals. So 1-1 is the series right now. Going on to the next game. Going on to the next game, we're going to sim this one as well, and it's going to be won by the Nationals. So the Nationals taking a 2-1 series lead after beating the Yankees 4-2. The next game looks like the Nationals win that one as well, 8-5. So they're up 3-1 against the Yankees from the AL. I'm honestly surprised because the Yankees' firepower is so big, and if you look at the stat line, the Yankees scored 5 runs on 13 hits. The Nationals scored 8 runs on 5 hits. So the Yankees are out-hitting the Nationals. They're just not winning games. They're not hitting those crucial hits. They're getting walks that are turning into runs for the Nationals. So if the Yankees want to make a comeback, they're going to have to do quick here, as they're facing every single game now on is an elimination game. So Washington, first of all, even them making it to the playoffs was crazy. They ended up beating Chicago 3-2. Then they ended up beating Milwaukee 4-3. And now they have the 3-1 lead against the Yankees going into elimination game for the World Series. In the next episode, I'm going to go over the final World Series games. We're going to find out who is the 2019 World Series champions. If you guys like this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button. Comment down below on who you think is going to win the World Series in the next episode. Till next time, Slacker out.